Coming up next, we'll have Tommy Browne of Australia up against Aleksander Bajawa for the super welterweight strap.
Promoted by Ringstar Boxing and Ringstar Management. Officially sponsored by 11 Sport, AAM Advisory, Grand Liqueur, Roxy, Rome, Hard Rock Cafe, and sanctioned by the UBO. I'd first like to bring out from the blue corner, the former IBO Intercontinental Champion, the former Indonesian Champion, the former WBO Asia Pacific Champion, with 41 victories, 14 coming from knockout, 3 losses and 4 draws. Tonight wearing blue shorts, fighting out of the Mira Bali Gym, weighing in at 73.1 kilos. Please make some noise from Indonesia for Aleksander, the Black Horse, Bajawa!
Well, he's had a bit of a struggle over the past few days. Aleksander Bajawa came in overweight, was forced to lose the weight, as well as being docked a portion of his purse. And it'll be interesting to see what toll that will take on him when he goes up against a very angry Tommy Browne, who came in professionally. He came on weight, did it easily, but I guess as a bonus, he will go home with 30% of Bajawa's purse. I think he'd just much prefer to go home with a knockout victory.
Definitely, I've been looking forward to this fight. Tommy Browne, he's not only a countryman, but he's a very exciting fighter. He's a true professional. He came in on weight. You know, he said he's trained very well. Been over to the Mayweather camp, and I've always been a big fan of Tommy. I fought on his undercard once when he fought Chris John, the great WBA champ, and that was a bit of an honour for me. So I've been really looking forward to him fighting here tonight.
And his opponent in the red corner. We are truly blessed to have this fighter with us tonight. The former 2-time world title challenger, a former WBC Youth World Champion, former Australian Champion, former Oceania Champion, former New South Wales State Champion, former IBPF Pan Pacific Champion, and the former World Boxing Foundation Asia Pacific Champion. Tonight, wearing red and white shorts, with a record of 32 victories, 12 coming from knockout, 6 losses and 2 draws. From Australia, weighing in at 69.9 kilos, Tommy the Titan Browne!
Tommy Browne, very impressive resume. He's taken this fight seriously. He's been training in Vegas in the Money Mayweather camp, and that is a superb camp, Chad. I mean, you've got any number of fighters struggling to make the grade there, just fighting just to try and make a name for themselves. So that's an environment that is ideal preparation for a title fight.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Tommy's he's a very professional guy, and you know, and this is the beauty of him. He's not only a professional guy and a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a nice guy too, and that's the beauty of him.
Well, coming out to that little-known Australian anthem, Waltzing Matilda. Nothing more Australian than Waltzing Matilda. Tommy Browne, known as the Titan, former WBC Youth Champion 2 times over. He's challenged twice for the WBA World title at featherweight. He's been campaigning for a very, very long time, and he is the consummate professional. Looking across to the red corner, Tommy Browne looks in superb nick as well, Chad.
Mate, fantastic shape at the weigh-in. You know, he looked fantastic. He's in good shape, and you know, Bajawa. I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Well, you can judge a book by its cover when he comes in 4 kilos overweight. So, you know, and that is professionalism.
I was trying to be polite.
Yeah, well, sometimes the fighters, I think they need to be called out on that. Missing a weight cut by 600 grams or 700 grams, that's a little bit different from missing by 16 pies and a tub of ice cream.
Yeah, that's right.
Tommy Browne, the Australian, he will have the height and reach advantage. He's got the experience advantage, and he's starting off very, very sharp with his lead hand.
Nice jab by Browne.
Bajawa, though, oh, he's eating a couple of jabs very early. And it is a real worry when a fighter gets onto the jab that early. Because if a fighter like Browne is getting that jab on, you know he's going to rain down that right hand, and he's got good leverage from up high against a shorter fighter like Bajawa.
That jab will come constant all night too. If it has to, Tommy will pop that left, right, and centre. And as you say, you know, it's just, you know, you just set that up for that beautiful right hand that he's got.
Well, he does have a bit of pepper in his right hand as well. Bajawa, though, despite looking a little out of shape, he's no easy beat. 48 fights to his record, 41 victories. He does have those 3 losses on his belt. And they've all come by way of knockout. So, you know, he can be hurt to the chin. That's a ripping body shot right into the solar plexus. Browne really on his game early. All stemming off the jab. There's the overhand right, throwing it nice and long. Bajawa just really struggling to get a beat on it at this point. Reaction time's not there. Another clean right hand.
Tommy's a smart fighter. He's not going to put his head anywhere where it shouldn't be, I don't think. He's going to stay outside and box this guy at range and, you know, basically wear him down from the outside, I would say. But those body shots that he's put in early, they're going to cause some damage.
Well, you see there, just the way he varied that up. He went with the uppercut there. We saw 3 different variations. Went with the right hook to the body, then came with the right uppercut, and then changed it up completely and dropped the left hand down to the liver.
Nice work.
So good punch selection from a very experienced, world-class fighter. Bajawa, two-handed high guard. He's not really slipping a lot of shots. Struggling to deal with the speed that's coming out. Tommy Browne coming off a unanimous decision win over Amon Ucharon. It did have a split decision draw with Sam Columban, but he's a pretty quality fighter as well. And prior to that, a TKO victory over Steve Maxwell. Well, that's a pretty dominant first round from Tommy Browne. He fed Aleksander Bajawa a lot of leather, landed a few clean, crisp right hands and some body work to boot.
Yeah, good round by Tommy, and yeah, he's doing everything right, everything nice and clean. He's in out, boxing very nice.
And very composed in the corner as well.
Oh, definitely. He's got a great team. Everything's good with, so professional with Tommy and his team.
You just could see it there, breathing in deep, taking the time to breathe in deep, looking, listening in the corner. It's a bit of a contrast from old Stevie Fernandez. But boxing, it's a sport that brings all types together into the squared circle. Underway with round 2 of 10. Tommy Browne from Australia up against the black horse Aleksander Bajawa. And this is the UBO International Super Welterweight strap. Bajawa coming on strong now, trying to make something happen because he probably realizes he can't sit on the back foot because he's going to get outboxed all night.
Definitely a 10-round fight here. I think Bajawa's realised that you know, it ain't going to go 10. You know, he hasn't got the fuel to go to the 10, so he's going to try and have a go at Tommy.
Well, best to be going out on your shield, and he can punch. He's got a fair few knockout victories. Nice work, just the Browne's distance as he circles out. Make sure he's wide of the left hook. That's a beautiful uppercut.
Beautiful.
And just a class apart in terms of movement. Good vision from Tommy Browne. And then a flurry of shots just to show that Bajawa needs to just back up a little bit and consider what's coming back. You can see he's still looking though. He's still trying to find the gap. Still trying to slide his head to the side, see if he can find that big punch that'll make a difference.
Tommy's really on his game at the moment. The jab's working beautifully. He hits Bajawa some nice punches. I think it's just a matter of time.
And Bajawa's getting desperate with just lunging in with those shots. And again, he came in overweight, but still had to go away and make weight. So that would have had a reasonable effect on him. There's that uppercut. Tommy Browne's thrown that pretty well. Tends to throw it off the double up of the jab. Heavy, heavy leather thrown by Browne. Bajawa just can't pull the trigger. He can't get in tight. He can't deliver the shots he needs to deliver to stop this onslaught of two-fisted barrages from Tommy Browne.
He's a bit of an old style fighter, Tommy. You know, he's pops that jab all the time. He's very smart. Pleasure to watch.
Oh, that right hand landed on the back of the head. Now he's starting to come on strong. Tommy Browne picking his shots beautifully. Bajawa's just got nothing left to offer. Referee must be looking very closely. That was a nice little counter overhand right there. The body shot afterwards went down below the belt, but signs there of Tommy Browne just threatening to overwhelm Aleksander Bajawa.
Yeah, definitely, Mike. I mean, another good round for Browne, but I've got to give Bajawa a bit of credit. He got out of that round. He was copping some pretty heavy punching. And, oh, there's a beautiful shot on the replay by Tommy Browne, that right uppercut, finding the mark.
It's funny, Mark, just about with every shot he's throwing at this point, that lead hand, and just hand speed and punch variation.
Beautiful work by Tommy Browne.
You see the referee looking very close. That's good refereeing. He's right on top of the action. Referee Hong Kong, Korean Jack rather. And round number 3 about to get underway. Let's see if Aleksander Bajawa can find a little bit of extra gas in the tank or another gear that he can shift up on. Nice work there from Tommy Browne, just scooting out of trouble, a little bit of head control. Bajawa stumbles through the ropes. Good lead hand work. Bajawa trying to get something going. Trying to create a rhythm. Eats a little right uppercut for its trouble as he dips on the inside. Nice counter, right uppercut there. Bajawa missed with his own right hand. Didn't miss with that one though. That one touched Browne up a little.
Yeah, definitely that last right hand by Bajawa went through to the keeper and got Tommy, and he's putting up. He's still there. He hasn't folded. He's trying his best to figure out a way to get inside and land on Tommy. He's just unfortunately he's just got his work cut out for him at the moment.
Yeah, just too sharp. Nice little left hook there. Bajawa looked like he was rocked there for a moment. There's the uppercut left hook. Referee watching closely. Bajawa still firing back though. Doubling down. Tommy Browne trying to get him out of there now. That wasn't a stoppage, just the referee coming in between him. Bajawa had his back in there. Protect yourselves at all times. Well, that was legitimate. Perhaps not ideal, but it was legitimate. Bajawa half had his back turned. He turned away. The referee had called box on. Tommy Browne finishes with a KO victory. And Chad, it's one of the old adages of boxing. You must protect yourself at all times. And he turned away, pretty much signalling he was not really interested in the fight.
Well, definitely, mate. Protect yourself at all times. He turned away from Tommy, and I think Tommy was in his definitely in his rights and his boundaries to go in and punch.
Well, yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but the referee had called box on. And Bajawa walking away, back half turned into the neutral corner. And we'll just wait Sebastian David from the UBO to present this title. The crowd may not like it, but it's not tiddlywinks in there.
That's right, the crowd might not like it, mate, but it's definitely within the rules.
It'd been pretty game, to be honest. He'd had a few shots landed on him. He was trying to fight back, but it was really a delay of the inevitable. Tommy Browne just starting to chop him down. Well, the crowd has come up in support of Tommy Browne in the end. A few partisan performers, and he's very happy with his UBO International Super Welterweight title. And coming up next, our 8th professional bout of the evening, the Oceania IBO Light Heavyweight title. Mirage Khan, the Miracle, up against Chase Haley, the Australian-based Kiwi.
I appreciate it. All my supporters that made the trip from Australia. I love you guys. Back home, everyone back home. I'll see you in a few days with the belt. My beautiful wife, Emma. She's such an amazing girl. My 2 kids back home, little Davey and Maddie. I love you. And I know my brother, he's up there, he's watching. I had him on my shoulder tonight. And I love him to bits. This one's for you, mate.
Congratulations, Mr. Browne. Well done. Thank you.